Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna try and test to see my fuel injector spray pattern. I do smell gas every time I open the engine bay, and there's smell of gasoline, and the fuel economy is not very decent these days. It's just been hammering me. It's like 17 liters for 100 Ks, so I suspect there might be a issue with the injector, or it could be with the manifold, but injectors seem easy and there's still a ton of snow out there, so we're gonna try change some injector seals and test it with this weird looking thing. I'll show you later in the video. And we're gonna connect it to a battery, put a carburetor cleaner can on it, and then just see how the spray pattern goes. If the spray pattern's funny, I might order new injectors and then just replace them, and hopefully that fixes my gas consumption valves for now. So far what I've done is taken the airbox off, taken off the cover for the wiring, which are all these clips. You can see, you can just push it side and it drops open. There's also more tabs, and there's these little clips that sit there holding the wiring at the bottom. I'll show you. So it's like, so the wiring runs under, and this thing holds it and clicks in place. There's a few of these that keep it together, and then at the very end over here there's a zip tie. Hang on a minute. There's a zip tie right there. I'm gonna leave that zip tie on, and I'm gonna disconnect all these connectors to the fuel injectors for now. So I've taken off the wiring for the coil packs as well, and once this is off, we're just gonna pull it to the side, and then we'll have clear access to a fuel rail. Remove the fuel rail and then go from there. Okay, and to take these clips off, it's fairly easy. You can either put in the screwdriver there and pry it outwards. You can pry it outwards and it clears the notch there, or you can put a screwdriver in here and pop it, or actually, sorry, put a screwdriver through here and just pop it open. Okay, let's show you on this injector here. Pop it open, goes down. Injector plug comes off. I'm sure there's other savvy ways to do it, and if you do have a video on it, just tag me into it. Just make people's lives easier, whoever's appreciating these old machines so far. Okay, another one off. Push off the clip and the injector comes off. Keep a needle nose handy. Very handy when you're taking this off. Okay. Zip tie off. Let's go the clamp off too. There's an EGR plug that's connected at the back. We gotta take that off. So all these wire connectors have been come off. So now we have a clear access to fuel rail over here, and through to the other side. Let's take this off here, move it out a bit. A little bit more space. Okay guys, I'm going to take off this intake elbow as well, just to make more space for me. There was an E10 screw bolt here, so I've taken that off. Okay, and now we're going to push it to the side. There we go. this arm off, and there's this tab that you gotta pry open carefully because you can break it very easily. Put the screwdriver here, it opens up, and then push it backwards. Okay, now that we've made all this space, we can start using E10 and take off the fuel rail bolts. There's 4 bolts to here and 2 on the other side. If you want, you could depressurize the system through here. Push this pin and the gas comes out. Is it doing? Hang on a minute. Remove this cap from here. Okay guys, so now we've taken this off. Now we gotta move our injectors and pull them out one by one. They're a bit stiff, so be very careful when you do remove them, because there's a lot of gunk that sits on the side and it's all going to go in your manifold. And I forgot to take 2 clips off, so that wasn't smart at all. Got excited. Okay, let's seat them back on. Take the clip off. I honestly found this way to be the easiest, guys, instead of prying on both 2 sides and taking them off, than to just do it by removing the clip on one side and then just wiggle a bit. A little bit of wiggle. Make sure you're not putting too much pressure on the clip, because if you do, you might end up breaking it. Move that hose line to the side as well. Now we can get the whole rail out and put it here. And this is how my injectors look, guys. They look filthy around the face, so we're going to clean them up. Clean up all this. This is a bit of a sketchy spot here. I don't want to start putting dirt into my manifold, so that really doesn't leave me much of a choice. I have to change the manifold gasket soon once the snow clears up. As you can see, there's a ton of snow outside. For now, we're just gonna leave it as it is. I really want to vacuum this, but it's just too sketchy to make a mess around here. So for now, actually I'll show you how the injector clips come off too. They're just a slide on, so you can put a screwdriver here or plier. Sorry, just gotta put the camera on properly. Okay, so this just slides back. That's it. There you go. That's the clip. It comes off just like that. It seats like that, so it just goes onto the injector. That's all. Nothing crazy. Simple stuff. Same with the other one. Simple. And there's 3 more on the other side, and they face the other way, guys. So driver side is going to be facing forward, passenger side clips face backwards. Okay guys, so now I'm just gonna make a bit of a mess and remove my fuel rail. The right way to do it is depressurize your fuel rail. To depressurize is before you remove any of this, undo this cap and put a screwdriver or something to hold this valve inside there. Hang on, I'll focus it on it. That valve right there, and it'll bleed out all the fuel on it before you want to take it off. But I didn't do it that way, but that is the correct way to do it. And for now, I'm going to try and clean up this mess. There's a crack. There's a crack on this. The other ones look okay, but these seals look flat already. So okay guys, so we've pulled off all the 6 injectors off the fuel rail. There was no special tool required, just really had to pull it hard because this seal was sitting really firm on it, and I forgot to film that part. I was just too carried away with it. And now this rig that I got off Amazon, this is not a professional cleaning equipment. This is just for the sake of checking if my flow is okay and my injector is not dribbling, that's all. Okay. Alright guys, to get this jig on, we got to take off the bit that's on top of the can. I'm just using a carb cleaner to check the spray pattern. So now we're going to put our hand here. Hang on, actually it's not really filming the whole thing. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so the first one's good. Yeah. Is it though?
I think so. It's a nice mist.
Just want to make sure. Okay, go. Yeah, that's even. That's good. Okay. All right, guys. So now we're gonna connect the cable. It only fits one way, and then hold it upwards. Plug it in. And now Rob's gonna connect the battery terminal to the positive when I push in. So I'm gonna push it down and he's gonna connect it, because if you let it go at the same time, it's gonna burn your injector. So you gotta, okay Rob, let's go. Good. Okay, yeah, this one's going even pressure as well. So there's 2 that we've checked so far. Okay, now check number 3. The basic idea here is to see if there's any dribble or blockage, guys. Yeah. That's all I'm trying to do. To test to see if I need to order a new injector or not. Yes. Go. Okay, this one's good too. Yeah. That's 3 injectors so far. But we will change these flattened out seals, the O-rings, because they look pretty dead. Yeah. And I've ordered them from Rock Auto. The only one that they had available was L-ring, and they were like, I think 12 bucks Canadian if I'm not wrong. These are 10 and I need 6, so I'll just change the O-rings with that. And for now, just quickly test the leftover injectors. How many we got left? 3 done and 3 left. Ready? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Ready? Yep. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, go. Okay.
You know what's interesting? It did clean it up a bit, eh?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Okay, guys, so none of the injectors are leaky. That's good news. This $25 experiment was worth it. That's just the cost of this rig and the can of carburetor cleaner. And now we're gonna change the O-rings and put them back on the line and install it back. Okay, to take these O-rings off, guys, you just need a pick tool. Put it under, and then just slowly or surely rotate it. See, guys, I was trying to use the pick tool, but this plastic is just gonna break, so I don't want to take that chance. I'm just gonna make a cut on it and just cut the O-ring off. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna install the new O-rings, but I'm just gonna spray some carb cleaner here, make it all clean first, make sure it's super nice and ready to go with new seals. Okay guys, I forgot the retainer clips to first go, so now we're gonna put it on, but gotta make sure that it goes on evenly and it doesn't sit on the dirt, because injectors are definitely gonna get dirty if they don't sit on, so it has to go pretty evenly. Okay, on.
You there? You there?
Yeah.
Well, push down.
Nope.
They're not. Take a look.
They're all sitting properly now.
They're in?
Yeah. Now we can start tightening them with the bolts. Okay, so now
What's that?
it's for sure, guys, that I need to take off the manifold, because all of these guys turned out to be okay. None of the injectors were leaky. So that goes on to the next one then. It's pushing the injectors in properly now.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so far what I've done is, first off, my apologies, I got carried away with doing the job and didn't turn on the camera. So now I'm just putting everything back on again. Put the fuel rail back on, put all 4 bolts on, put the clips on the injectors, the electrical plugs, not the clips, and EGR plug went on, and this garnish on the wiring went back on. I still have to put that to hold this properly. So that's an 8mm screw. We'll tackle that in a minute. And to put this on, it's not that big of a job on a V6, but a V8 is a different story. You don't have enough clearance, so you gotta wiggle this in. When the elbow's sitting right, you just gotta feel it around it, or you can use a mirror to check at the back of it. But if you go run your hands around, or your hand around the face of the throttle body, you can feel that it's sitting all flush. And then the final thing is this bolt here would align as well if everything's sitting correctly. The bolt that I'm doing on the side, is it catching on the camera? Yes, it is. Yeah, if it's sitting correctly, it'll line up. And then connect the MAF, put the air box on, and the job is done. Yeah, the injectors do get very brittle, so you gotta pay attention to that. You can break them very, very easily. The lip over the O-ring that goes into the manifold, that gets super brittle, and it's a thin one, so if you don't pay attention, you will break it. So tighten this up, put this back on, plug it in, put the battery back on. Here. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna prime the pump, and to prime it I'm gonna run the ignition tool on. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off and cycle it on again. Okay, we're gonna give it a crank now, see how long it takes to get back on, guys. Sounds coming out, everything's running good. Nope, no leaks, no odd sounds, everything's good. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is the procedure to take the injectors out, change them, clean them, or check them for any dribble or leaks. And if you like the video, then please subscribe and have a great day. See you in the next one. Bye now.